Bauer owned Mojo, Q and Kerrang! Mojo and Kerrang! Are both rock magazines, however they both have different audiences, which narrows down to age. Mojo aim at an older audience as they are more classic rock, whereas Kerrang! Aims at a younger audience as they are more mainstream. Q is more of a mainstream magazine as it publishes popular music of all different genres. However, when Q first started they were thought of as a rock magazine. The price of Kerrang! Is £2.10 and it is a weekly magazine. Mojo costs more at £4.50 as it's a monthly magazine, and Q costs £3.99 and is a monthly magazine. IPC own Enemy and Uncut. Enemy is a rock/indie magazine but is predominantly indie. It aims at more of a mainstream audience because it features popular artists and aims at an audience which is becoming more and more mainstream. Enemy costs £2.40 and is a weekly magazine, which is quite expensive for a weekly magazine. Uncut is a rock magazine and features both modern and older rock music. The audience for Uncut can be seen as mainstream because rock is quite mainstream and it reaches a larger, older audience. Uncut costs £4.50 and it is a monthly magazine. Future plc owns Classic Rock magazine and Metal Hammer. Classic Rock, as established in the name, is a magazine which aims at the more classic rock, although it does sometimes feature upcoming music, which it deems good. The audience for classic rock is more niche as it focuses on a specific type of rock rather than the whole genre. It costs £4.50 and is a monthly magazine. Metal Hammer, also established in the title, is a metal magazine. Although it is a metal magazine, it does feature mainstream music and therefore aims at more of a mainstream audience. It is a monthly magazine and costs £4.25. Q target a 75% male audience whose median age is 29. This, according to their media pack, is younger and more affluent than any other music monthly. Although their median age is quite high, they have a 68% ABC1, meaning they have more money to waste on magazines. Q has a high readership of 473,000 and a circulation of 88,420. This reinforces that they are mainstream as they reach quite a large audience and so must adapt their magazine to reach this large audience. They use synergy to cross-promote their product as they put the brand's website on the front cover of the magazine, which then led to 18,000 email subscribers and 655,000 unique page users. They also have QTV and Q Radio, which in turn brings 293,000 for QTV and 246,000 for Q Radio. They use Synergy to then cross-promote their product across all these platforms as they advertise their different platforms, and they have vertical integration, which allows them to have control over when and through which platforms they do this. They have 19,220 Twitter followers, which allows them to distribute when and where they can find their product. All this information was provided by Raja. Kerrang! Magazine targets 52% ABC1s at a young median age of 22. As Kerrang's audience are the heaviest music consumers, they can use this to their advantage. Kerrang! Reached a readership of 404,000 and a circulation of 42,967, which is high for a weekly magazine. Also, 87% of Kerrang! Readers buy the magazine weekly. This means that Kerrang! Can successfully cross-promote their product to the audience. Like Q, Kerrang! Advertise their website throughout the magazine, meaning they have 172,600 unique users. Kerrang! Radio reaches 1.4 million users in the UK, which is the biggest commercial radio station outside of London. On Kerrang's website you can listen to the radio, so they cross-promote each other. Kerrang! TV saw 7.1 million viewers in 2009, which is a huge advantage to Kerrang! As they can cross-promote all different platforms on this platform and use Synergy to target those who don't necessarily buy the magazine. According to the media pack, the Kerrang! Audience are 5.5 times more likely to buy tickets to a rock gig, and so Kerrang! Use this through the Download Festival and Kerrang! Awards to get their audience to go to their gigs and awards, which is then cross-promoted to the TV and radio who will cover the awards and gigs. Enemy has a 64% predominantly male audience, which is stereotypical of an indie brand as most of the artists are male themselves. The median age of the reader is young, like Kerrang! At 23, 35% of who are students and 61% of who are ABC1s. The readership of Enemy is 289,000 and the circulation is 23,924, showing that they have a large readership but it isn't as large as Kerrang! Enemy have a radio station which they can advertise the magazine and website on. Like most magazines, Enemy will advertise their website through the magazine and cross-promote their radio by allowing the audience to listen to it on the website. Enemy use Synergy a lot like Kerrang! They offer Enemy Awards and the Enemy Tour, which they will cover on their radio channel to cross-promote on all platforms. Enemy used to have a TV channel which has since been shut down.